Imagine you're a soldier in a hostile land, tense and alert, every sense on edge as you scan the horizon for threats. The air is thick with uncertainty, and your mind races with possibilities. Suddenly, a voice speaks, not from your radio, not from your comrade, but inside your head. It's as if your own thoughts have been hijacked, and you can't tell where the message is coming from. The voice commands you to surrender, promising safety, and urging you to lay down your weapon. It's calm, persuasive, and eerily convincing. This isn't science fiction. It's the reality of modern psychological warfare, where the mind itself becomes the primary target. The technology behind this is called voice-to-skull, or V2K, a system designed to transmit messages directly into a person's mind. Using focused microwaves, it sends sound straight into the brain, bypassing the ears entirely. The result is a voice only you can hear, as real as any spoken word. The US military has researched this technology for years, and patents exist for devices capable of this effect. It's not just theory, it's documented fact. Known as the microwave auditory effect, this phenomenon allows only the intended target to hear the message, leaving everyone else in the dark. Imagine the implications. A voice only you can hear, urging you to act, planting ideas or commands in your mind without anyone else knowing. In moments of extreme stress, would you question the voice, or would you obey, believing it to be your own thoughts or a higher authority? This weapon turns the mind into a battlefield, blurring the lines between reality and illusion, between what's real and what's been implanted. The potential for manipulation is staggering. With this technology, entire groups could be influenced without their knowledge. What if this technology was scaled up, broadcasting messages to entire cities or even nations all at once? Populations could be made to hear things that aren't there, a collective hallucination, orchestrated by those in control of the signal. This is the foundation for a much larger, more disturbing possibility, one that could reshape society itself. It's the key to a conspiracy of global proportions where control is exerted not through force, but through the mind. The technology is real, and it forms the basis of a theory known as Project Bluebeam, a plan that blurs the line between reality and manipulation. A plan so audacious it sounds like fiction, but the tools exist, and the groundwork has already been laid. This is not just a battlefield weapon. It's a tool for mass psychological control, capable of shaping beliefs and behaviors on a massive scale. The line between thought and command, reality and illusion, is vanishing before our eyes. The silent weapon of the future is here, operating in the shadows, unseen but deeply felt. And it's only the beginning. The age of psychological warfare has arrived, and its reach is only growing. In the early 1990s, Canadian investigative journalist Serge Monast claimed to uncover a secret plan, Project Bluebeam. His revelation sent shockwaves through fringe communities and conspiracy circles, sparking debates that continue to this day. He alleged that NASA, along with other powerful agencies, aimed to dismantle the old world order and create a new world order, a single, unified global government that would control every aspect of human life. Monast described a chilling four-step plan to deceive the entire planet, using advanced technology, mind control, and psychological manipulation on a scale never seen before. The ultimate goal, he warned, was to break down social and religious structures, leaving people isolated, confused, and desperate for a savior to restore order. Manufactured chaos and engineered crises would pave the way for a unified global consciousness, erasing individuality, traditions, and long-held beliefs in favor of a new collective identity. Mainstream media dismissed Monast as a conspiracy theorist, ridiculing his claims, but he persisted, publishing his findings, giving interviews, and warning the world of what he believed was coming. He spoke of weaponizing belief itself, turning faith and spirituality into tools of mass control, where even hope could be manipulated by those in power. Monast envisioned the sky as a vast cinema screen, projecting a grand illusion scripted by unseen masters, spectacles so convincing they could unite or divide humanity at will. Tragically, Monast died in 1996, officially of a heart attack. Yet his followers believe he was silenced for revealing too much, fueling even more speculation. Whether you believe his story or not, the technology he described, holograms, mind control, global surveillance, is no longer the stuff of science fiction. The tools for such deception are rapidly becoming reality, with artificial intelligence, deepfakes, and mass data collection shaping our world. Monist's prophecy is now seen by some as a possible blueprint for future manipulation, not just a wild theory from the past. The question remains, how close are we to seeing his warnings unfold before our eyes? Are we prepared for what might come next? The line between conspiracy and possibility is blurring more each day, as technology advances and trust in institutions erodes, and the world may not be ready for the truth that could be waiting just beyond the horizon. The first stage of Project Bluebeam targets our history and faith. The theory claims secret technology could trigger earthquakes in strategic locations. These disasters would uncover ancient sites, filled with forged artifacts and texts. Imagine, a hidden chamber is revealed containing documents that contradict core religious beliefs. The world erupts in controversy. Faith is shaken. Manufactured evidence is presented as revolutionary truth, validated by unwitting experts. The goal: confusion and doubt, eroding the foundations of religion. A spiritual vacuum is created, leaving people searching for new meaning. This psychological preparation is crucial for what comes next. A world stripped of its old certainties is easy to control. The first step isn't just about physical destruction, it's about demolishing ideas. The ground is cleared for a new doctrine, built on calculated lies. The war is archaeological and psychological. With old beliefs shaken to their core, the second stage begins, an unprecedented, gigantic space show that will forever alter humanity's perception of the divine. Using advanced holographic projections, the night sky transforms into a living screen. Religious figures, Jesus, Muhammad, Buddha, appear, each vision tailored to the beliefs of every region, making the spectacle feel deeply personal and authentic. Lasers and satellites work in perfect harmony, creating three-dimensional apparitions that seem to float above cities and countrysides, speaking fluently in local languages and dialects. These figures deliver a unified, mesmerizing message, declaring that all previous religions were merely fragments of a greater truth, now finally revealed. The purpose is clear: to present a new God to the world, one that absorbs and unites all previous deities into a single, universal faith. Holograms perform breathtaking miracles, perfectly synchronized with V2K technology that whispers directly into people's minds, making the experience feel intimate and miraculous. The spectacle is overwhelming, deeply convincing, and stirs powerful emotions: tears, awe, and even fear. Humanity's spiritual longing is hijacked, transformed into a tool for mass manipulation and control. The world, already destabilized by false discoveries and confusion, now faces a so-called divine revelation that shakes society to its foundations. The stage is set for the universal acceptance of a new, manufactured religion, one designed to unite, but also to control. The sky, once a symbol of hope and wonder, is now weaponized as a tool of control. The illusion is total, seamless, and nearly impossible to resist. Faith itself is rewritten in light and sound, as humanity's deepest beliefs are reshaped before their very eyes. The third stage moves from spectacle to subtlety, an invisible invasion of the mind. Extremely low-frequency waves are broadcast globally, interacting with thought processes. This technological telepathy creates the illusion of a personal dialogue with the new God. People believe their thoughts are divinely guided, erasing doubt and critical thinking. Emotional states, fear, bliss, compliance, are manipulated en masse. Dissent is quelled, acceptance is engineered. The control is so complete, people believe they act of their own free will. The mind becomes a prison with no walls, the illusion is internalized, and the deception is total. Humanity walks willingly into the new order. The final stage cements the New World Order with a manufactured alien invasion. Holographic spaceships fill the sky, cities appear under attack, panic spreads as humanity faces an existential threat. The new global authority, led by the Messiah, intervenes and defeats the invaders. This stage victory justifies a single world government and unified military. Ghostly apparitions further blur reality, pushing people to the edge. Desperate for safety, the world accepts total control. Borders dissolve. Power is centralized. The deception is complete. Humanity cheers for its own enslavement. The endgame, a global dictatorship, achieved through psychological warfare. History shows belief can be shaped by those in power. The First Council of Nicaea in 325 AD standardized Christian doctrine for political control. Diverse texts and interpretations were suppressed. A single narrative enforced. The result: centuries of centralized authority over faith. Control the texts. Control the beliefs. Project Bluebeam is a technological extension of this principle. Instead of councils, it uses holograms and frequency waves. Instead of burning books, it discredits them with fake discoveries. The goal: erase diversity of belief, impose a unified doctrine. Humanity's readiness to accept new truths from authority is centuries in the making. The vulnerability is real and ripe for exploitation. Bluebeam is the ancient blueprint, updated for the digital age. In a world of illusion, can anything remain authentic? The Quran presents a unique challenge to deception. Its intricate mathematical structure, centered on the number 19, acts as a divine fingerprint. Every letter, word, and verse is woven into a complex code. Any alteration collapses the system, making forgery nearly impossible. Holograms can mimic prophets, but not this mathematical integrity. The Quran's structure is a built-in verification system. Project Bluebeam relies on replacing old texts. But how do you replace one that proves its own authenticity? The Quran stands as a silent defense against technological deception. Some truths are protected by design. Serge Monist's theories once seemed far-fetched. Now they're disturbingly plausible. Deepfakes and AI can create convincing video and audio fabrications. Holographic technology is advancing rapidly. The tools for mass deception are here, no longer theoretical. Imagine world leaders or scientists manipulated by digital forgeries. The threat is real, but knowledge is our defense. Awareness of these technologies is the first step. Cultivate skepticism. Question narratives that provoke extreme emotion. Critical thinking is a survival skill in the age of digital lies. Arm yourself with information. Don't be swept away by hysteria. Authenticity is our anchor. Return to what is proven and preserved. For many, this means unaltered scriptures like the Quran. Don't trust flickering images or mysterious voices. Trust what is verifiable and true. In a world of phantoms, truth is our only armor.